Yes, students, today we start about the Newton's second law of motion. Yesterday we are discussing about the Newton's first law. According to Newton's second law of motion, the rate of change of momentum of a body is directly proportional to the applied force. As I am telling you in the first law, that a body remains in its state of rest or motion until or unless no external force is applied. Here, that force applied is directly proportional to the applied force. This is the statement of Newton's second law. The rate of change of momentum of a body is directly proportional to the applied force and takes place in the direction in which the force acts. उसी डायरेक्शन में होगा मोमेंटम जिसमें फोर्स लगाया जा रहा है. Force, here I am written here, force is directly by change in momentum over time taken. As I have tell you, momentum P, that is the momentum is mass into velocity. Momentum is equal to mass. F is directly proportional to change in momentum over time. Therefore, I am writing final momentum minus initial momentum over time. Final momentum over initial momentum over time. Final momentum here is mv or initial momentum is mu divided by t. F is directly proportional to m. We have to take out v minus u by t. As we know from the first equation of motion, v is equal to u over t. V is equal to u plus at. V is equal to u plus at. And a is equal to v minus u by t. A is equal to v minus u by t. Therefore, we are here put the value of acceleration, that is v minus u by t. Therefore, it becomes F is directly proportional to m into a. We want to remove the constant of proportionality by putting the k. F is equal to kma. A force of 1 Newton is applied on a body of mass 1 kg, produce an acceleration of 1 meter per second square on the body. Then 1 is equal to k into 1 into 1, k is equal to 1. Therefore, F is equal to ma. That becomes force is equal to mass into acceleration. Force becomes mass into acceleration. F is equal to ma. That is Newton's second law of motion. Acceleration is equal to F over m. Acceleration produced in a body is directly proportional to the force acting on it. Acceleration produced in a body is directly proportional to the force acting on it and inversely proportional to the mass of the body. जैसे ही मास बढ़ेगा एक्सेलेरेशन कम होगा, फोर्स बढ़ेगा एक्सेलेरेशन ज्यादा होगा. Force is a vector quantity because in this direction as well as magnitude is present. Force can cause acceleration or de-acceleration. For example, accelerator of a car accelerate it and makes brakes de-accelerate it. SI unit of force in Newton. Here I want to give you the definition of Newton. 1 Newton is defined as that force. 1 Newton is defined as that force which, when acting on a body of mass 1 kg, produces an acceleration of 1 meter per second square in it. Place an 100 gram on your outstretched palm. The force you feel is nearly 1 Newton. अगर आप 100 ग्राम अगर आप चीज अपनी कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट अपनी पाम पे रखते हो तो आपको 1 न्यूटन फोर्स फील होगा. इफ यू प्लेस 100 ग्राम ऑन योर स्ट्रेच्ड पाम, जैसे ऐसे उंगलियां फैला के स्ट्रेच्ड पाम पे हम 100 ग्राम का ऑब्जेक्ट रखते हैं तो उसमें क्या होगा, हमें 1 न्यूटन का. एप्लीकेशन ऑफ न्यूटन सेकंड लॉ ऑफ मोशन. ए क्रिकेट प्लेयर मूव्स हिज हैंड बैकवर्ड ऑन कैचिंग ए fast moving cricket ball. A fast moving cricket ball has a large momentum. In stopping the cricket ball, its momentum has to be reduced to 0. When a player moves the hand back, the time taken to stop the ball increases, hence the rate of change of momentum decreases. Rate of change of momentum decreases, that is the force exerted by the ball on the hand decreases, so the hand of the player do not get hurt, जिससे कि उनके हाथों को चोट नहीं लगती. पहला क्या है कि मान लो कोई भी एथलीट है या क्रिकेटर है, वो बॉल को पकड़ता है तो वो अपने हाथों को पीछे की ओर क्यों खींचता है, तो पीछे की ओर खींच के टाइम इंक्रीज करता है. तो इससे रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ मोमेंटम है वो क्या हो जाएगा, कम हो जाएगा, जिससे फोर्स कम लगेगा और उसके हाथों को चोट नहीं लगेगी, सो दैट देयर हैंड्स में नॉट बी हर्ट। अब सेकेंड एप्लीकेशन है हाई जंपिंग और लॉन्ग जंपिंग एथलीट इज प्रोवाइडेड आइदर ए cushion or a heap of sand on the ground to fall upon. A cushion or sand helps to increase the time in which the momentum comes to zero. This decreases the rate of change of momentum and hence the force, so that athlete does not get hurt. उससे उसको चोट नहीं लगती. A high jumping or a long jumping athlete is provided either with a cushion, उसे क्या कर देगा, soft चीजों पे ऊपर ground to fall upon it. Packing material like thermocol, corage sheet, bubbled plastic sheet, straw, paper stand, etc. are used while packing the glassware, chinaware, electronic devices. These materials help to increase the time in which the momentum comes to zero when joining and jerking take place. This decreases the rate of change of momentum and hence the force. So the articles do not get broken. इससे कि आर्टिकल टूटेंगे नहीं, ये रेट ऑफ चेंज हो. Now the most important thing is Newton's first law. Derive Newton's first law from the second law. Derive Newton's first law from the second law. ये एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है और ये मैं हमेशा करवाता हूँ 9th क्लास के अंदर. We know that Newton's second law भी मैंने क्या बताया? Second law of motion states that the rate of change of momentum of an object is directly proportional to the applied force and takes place in the direction in which the force acts. Thus, the force is directly proportional to change in momentum over time taken. Force क्या है? Change in momentum over time taken. Therefore, we can write F is equal to mv minus u over t. Rate of change of momentum mv minus mu over t भी लिख सकते हो. m को मैंने ब्रैकेट से बाहर रख दिया है, जिसके कारण क्या आया ये v minus u by t, where F is the force applied, m is the mass, v the final velocity, v the final velocity and u is the initial velocity of the object. F is the force applied, m is the mass, v is the final velocity of an object and u is the initial velocity of the object. इसके अंदर आपने क्या करना है कि सबसे पहले आप सेकेंड लॉ की डेफिनेशन लिख लेंगे और उसके बाद कंटेंट. तो अब यहां पे हमने टर्म क्या अप्लाई करें, न्यूटन के फर्स्ट लॉ की डेफिनेशन को याद कीजिए. उसमें लिखा था द स्टेट ऑफ एन ऑब्जेक्ट रिमेन्स सेम. अब कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट है उसकी स्टेट है वो सेम रहेगी जब तक कि हम उस पर एक्सटर्नल फोर्स नहीं अप्लाई करते. नो एक्सटर्नल फोर्स वर्ड आया था. नो एक्सटर्नल फोर्स का मीनिंग है हियर हम लेंगे F is equal to 0. If there is no force acting on the body in the equation 1, we can take written F is equal to 0. Thus 0 is equal to m into v minus u by t or mv is equal to mu and v is equal to u. अब इसका क्या मीनिंग हुआ? दिस मीन दैट इनिशियल वेलोसिटी इज इक्वल टू फाइनल वेलोसिटी. तो इसका मतलब अगर कोई वस्तु रेस्ट में है तो वो रेस्ट में रहेगी, अगर उसकी कुछ वेलोसिटी है तो वही वेलोसिटी रहेगी. मतलब इनिशियल वेलोसिटी इज इक्वल टू फाइनल वेलोसिटी. व्हेन नो फोर्स acts on the body, when no force acts on the when no force acts on the body, then it remains v is equal to u. This means that velocity is equal to the final velocity when no force acts. This equation 2 represents Newton's first law of motion. तो ये इक्वेशन क्या रिप्रेजेंट करती है? Newton's first law of motion states that a body at rest will remain at rest and body in motion will remain in motion in straight line with a uniform speed unless an external force is applied on it. Unless an external force is applied on it. This is the Newton's first law. Therefore, we can derive